What's up, y'all? Hey, today we're gonna be reacting to 3 true 7-Eleven horror stories animated by IMR Scary Tales. Now, y'all know I like that animation style a little bit more than Mort's, but 7-Eleven, man, I think the scariest thing that's probably happened to me at 7-Eleven is I had a hot dog. Man, hot dog, like the taste of it was busting, amazing, delicious, chef's kiss. But my stomach afterwards, bro. Actually, the bathroom at the crib afterwards was probably scarier because I tore that mug up. You feel me? But yeah, I appreciate y'all for giving me the 50 subscribers, man. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. I'm gonna do a special stream for y'all soon. But yeah, man, y'all like the video, man. Show me some more love. I appreciate it, man. I got a little vanity problem. I'm not gonna yap y'all too much, man. Roll my intro.
That Thursday evening.
Shit, hold on. We already messing up. Change to the speakers. Boom.
My mom took me to the nearest 7-Eleven store for a Slurpee. When we got in, there were only 3 people besides us. The night shift guy behind a counter, a middle-aged woman buying scratch cards, and this weird dude. He was pacing slowly down the aisles, hands stuffed into the pockets of a filthy hoodie. He would stop and stare at everyone every 2 seconds. At first, I didn't pay attention. I was too busy agonizing over which Slurpee flavor I wanted. But when I looked up, I found him staring right at me. He didn't look away, which made me awkward.
Oh, no.
And even when I looked away, I could still feel him watching me. I told myself not to overthink it. But the second the woman at the register left, and the little bell on the door chimed behind her, the whole store changed. It was subtle, but heavy, like someone sucked the air out of the room.
See, I yap. But that's why I'm glad I got a son first. You feel me? Like, cause if I have a girl next, like, she gonna always have her big brother. Like, he gonna slide about that. He gonna slide. We ain't finna have no, like, baby girl. Hey, dad, big bro. This is creepy, nigga. Like, yeah, we finna get on that. But digress. See, this is why you don't go to like gas stations. This is why you don't go to gas stations at night. I don't even like going to gas stations at night. Like, what? You'll see some interesting things.
Mom was walking toward the refrigerated section to grab a water. I followed, and so did he. He drifted behind me, not even pretending to shop now. 1 second, he was 3 aisles away. Next, his reflection appeared in the freezer door right behind me. Hey, what's your name, sweetheart? That word, sweetheart, made my skin lurch. Before I could answer, Mom stepped between us.
Ring him.
Back off!
Ring him.
She's a kid.
He smirked like he didn't care much. Relax, I'm just talking. Not your fault your daughter's getting all the male attention and you're jealous.
Wait. Where are the employees? Where are the hold on. Maybe she'll answer my question. Let's see.
Stunned to see his audacity, she immediately called out to the 7-Eleven staff, complaining about the man harassing us. Mom then pushed me behind her as the employee rounded the corner.
Hey, look, the thing is, as soon as you see the situation at hand, ain't no talking. Like, just grab him up by the hoodie, yoke him up, toss him out of there. If you got to get on that with him, get on that with him. Because, nigga, I'm trying to work on my profanity. People like this, I believe they deserve to be done the dirtiest way, the grimiest way. So, if you watching this and you are a man like this man in the orange hoodie, hold on, let me make myself a little smaller for you. Make myself a little smaller so y'all can see. Yeah, y'all see that? Yeah, if you are anything like this man, special place for you in the lower room. You feel me?
Sir, the employee said firmly, you need to leave, now. The man glared at him, muttering something under his breath, then stormed out of the store. The door banged so hard it rattled the windows. I felt my legs shaking. Mom squeezed my shoulder.
Don't worry. We're leaving too.
We paid quickly. The employee apologized and kept checking the window like he expected the guy to come back. Mom made a joke about how she needed a bubble to keep creeps away. I laughed weakly, trying to pretend I wasn't terrified.
Good days start with
Oh,
homemade
y'all know the deal.
sandwiches.
Like the video.
Technically, so can bad days.
Y'all know what it
Come
is.
on,
Oh, and they not let me
have a
skip.
bad day after eating bacon
Bro.
and eggs smothered in Land O'Lakes cheese.
See, I be feeling like I'm held hostage
like
here,
you own it.
but that do look good. All right, luckily the whisk commercial
The way
ain't
you
that
see an
long.
idea in your mind.
As we stepped outside, the cold air hit my face. The parking lot was mostly empty. I remember stepping closer to Mom, clutching my Slurpee too tight, thinking the worst was behind us. We walked toward our car. Then, it happened so fast, I still can't piece all of it together
Oh,
in
shit.
order. Something moved, fast, from behind the black van parked next to us. A hand shot out, then an arm, then another. Before I could scream, the man was on me, grabbing my upper arm so hard it felt
Wait,
like
right in front
fire
of the mama?
ripping across my skin. Come here, he snarled, yanking me toward
Bro,
the van. His grip felt inhuman, not like a regular person grabbing you, but like claws digging in. I screamed, not a normal scream, one of those raw animal
Wait,
sounds
Mama,
that tears your throat. Mom lunged after me instantly, grabbing my other arm and pulling me back. For a second,
Bro.
I was the rope.
Bro. See, this is like why the world is so scary today, man. Like the world, like I'm not scared of like supernatural stuff. I'm more scared of real life things like this happening because I'm only gonna say it like this. I will go to the grave about my kid. I will go to the grave about my family, my woman, my kid. Let me get a call that either of those are in jeopardy, and I pull up on the scene and the perpetrator is still there. I'm going to jail, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Completely fine with it. So, yeah, like, man, this is why y'all gotta stay prayed up in this life, bro. Y'all gotta, like, stay with God, for real.
In a violent tug of war. The man punched her.
Oh!
The sound was something I'll never forget.
Oh!
A sickening thud, followed by my mom gasping. Her glasses flew off, skidding across the pavement.
Damn.
I saw blood spray
I had to
and
let
drip
that one
down her lip, but she didn't let go. He punched her again, this
Ma-
time directly in the nose.
Oh!
I heard a crack sound. She cried out, but still pulled on me with everything she had.
Hey, Mama Bear ain't
Let go of
going.
my daughter!
Bro,
My
fight back.
legs felt like lead. The man wrapped his arm around my waist, lifting me half off the ground.
Mama,
I
just
kicked and
tackle
thrashed,
him.
sobbing.
Tackle
he dragged
him.
me closer to the van's open sliding door. Mom
Wait, hold
was
up.
still holding.
Hold on, wait. Where is the 7-Eleven worker? Where the 7-Eleven worker at? Huh? Cause he was looking out the window to see if he was still out there. Is he not looking out the window now? Do we not see none of this shit? I'm sorry. Do we not see none of this stuff happening? Huh? Bro. You know what? I feel like the 7-Eleven worker in on it.
holding on to me, but from the amount of injury she suffered, I knew she wouldn't be able to hold on for long. The man understood that too, so he kept laughing and pulling me harder. Just when I thought all hope was gone, I saw headlights. 2 cars pulled in simultaneously, tires crunching loudly.
Are they
Both
coming to help?
drivers started shouting.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
man froze. It was only a second, but it was enough. He shoved me away and then bolted into the driver's seat of the van. The door slammed, the engine roared. The van shot out of the lot so fast the tires screeched. I hit the ground, palms scraping on the concrete, blood smeared across my hands. My mom collapsed next to me, clutching her face,
Damn.
still reaching for me like she thought I'd slip away again. People ran toward us. One of them called 911, while the other checked up on my mom. My ears were ringing.
Bro.
My vision felt blurry, but I remember looking at my mom, her face swollen, blood running down her chin, and realizing she had taken every punch just to save me. At the hospital,
Damn.
doctors confirmed her nose was broken in 2 places. Her cheekbone was badly bruised. She
Dang.
needed stitches above her lip. I remember sitting beside her bed, crying all night. The police came. We watched the CCTV footage together. Seeing it from the outside made me sick. Seeing how close he came to getting me inside that van still haunts me. They caught him 3 days
Okay,
later.
that's what I was
The
waiting to see.
detective called to say he'd been living out of that van, and that he'd done similar things before. But this time, he didn't succeed, because my mom fought like a woman with nothing to lose. Sometimes, when I wake up at night shaking, I still feel his hand on my arm. But then, I remember the other hand, the one that never let go. Mom's. The truth is, she didn't just save me in that parking lot. She saved every birthday I'll ever have, every tomorrow I might have never seen. I look at her now, healed but still carrying faint scars, and I realize they aren't marks of what was done to her. They're proof of what she fought for. People say I survived a monster that night. I didn't.
Hey, it's proof of love. Hey, that's what a mother's love will do for you. That's what a mother's love will do. Save your life. Hey, y'all hug and y'all go hug and cherish your mom. If you don't have your mom, hey, condolences, and my heart goes out to you. But text your peoples right now. The ones that will hold on to your arm like this. Go and text them right now. Be like, hey, I just thought about you. The homie Nico told me. Don't even say I thought about you. Say the Nico. The homie Nico told me to text you. And yeah, I bet you they'll get a kick out of that. You're like, who is Nico?
I survived because my mother loved me more.
Oh, you know the deal. At the equal alike. But we can skip it. Story 2.
I swear this happened exactly the way I'm about to tell it. It was around 12:40 a.m. when Bailey shook me awake. Her hair was a mess, her eyes half open, and one hand was resting on her belly like she always did now that she was 8 months pregnant.
Okay, I was
Kyle,
gonna
She whispered,
I'm starving. Please, can you get me something? I need
say, I ain't gonna lie, they both look high hell, boy. Like they off that gas. You feel, man? Look at our eyes, man. Living life like Larry.
chips and maybe a donut and something spicy.
Pregnancy cravings were unpredictable, but Bailey rarely woke me up for them. She looked genuinely uncomfortable.
He looked like a
sighed,
mouse.
but sat up. All right, I'll go.
You're the best.
She murmured. I grabbed my hoodie, slipped on my shoes, and stepped outside. It was a short ride to the 7-Eleven near our street, so I took my bike. The bright fluorescent lights of the 7-Eleven felt like stepping into a different world. The night shift worker nodded at me. I went straight to the shelf.
Wait. Why?
To a different world.
Like, why they all look so scary? Look at them. Why do they look so scary? Like they just off that stuff. Bro, if I walk into 7-Eleven and they are just staring at me, bro, you know what? I'm good. I'll go get my gas somewhere else. Bro, this looks truly terrifying.
Shift worker nodded at me. I went straight to the shelves, grabbed Bailey's chips, 2 donuts, and even those sour gummy worms she loved. On the way to the register, I impulsively added a pack of smokes. I don't smoke much.
Oh, no.
Bailey hates the smell, so I usually sneak one outside before heading home. I paid,
You used to be
stuffed the
smoking
junk food
cigarettes?
into my hoodie pocket, and stepped out. To the right of the entrance was the usual smoking spot. The problem was, the area was dark. The one light above the garage bins had been dead for months, and the whole corner reeked. Not just bad, rotten. I wrinkled my nose but shrugged it off. I just needed a few minutes. I leaned against the wall and pulled out a cigarette. I had it between my lips and my lighter in my hand when I heard a whimper. At first, I thought it was a cat, but it wasn't. It sounded like a grown man crying, the kind of muffled sobbing that comes from someone in pain. I turned my head slowly.
Oh.
The noise was coming from the far end of the dark.
What y'all do? Y'all hear somebody crying in a dark alley while you trying to smoke a cigarette at 11 o'clock at night in a 7-Eleven parking lot? What you doing? Me? I'm pulling up my strap and walking away. I'm not going to stick around for that. I'm not going to be a good Samaritan. I'm not going to be a helping hand. I'm not going to be Inspector Gadget, go inspect shit. I'm not doing it. So, yeah. Good luck to him.
Corner. I pulled out my phone and turned on my flashlight. The beam cut through the shadows. A man was crouched down beside the trash bins. His face was buried in his arms as he rocked back and forth. He wore filthy, torn clothes covered in grime. His shoulders looked like he was crying or maybe freezing. Hey man, you okay? The rocking stopped. He even stopped crying. Slowly, way too slowly. The man lifted his face. I swear my whole body locked up when the light hit him. His eyes were stretched, like he'd opened them too far. His left eye twitched like he was trying to focus. The left side of his face was torn open. Raw, red flesh, like something had ripped off a chunk of his cheek. And hanging off his fingers were tiny pieces of skin stuck under his nails. His lips and chin were wet with blood. His own.
What y'all think happened to him? What y'all think happened to him? I'm gonna say probably rabid dog attack, and he has rabies, probably. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Blood. That's when the realization hit me. He had done that to himself.
Oh, what?
He stared at me with those twitching eyes, head tilted like I was some kind of puzzle he was trying to solve. I backed up slowly, whispering, Okay, I'm gonna go. In one sudden jerky motion, the man stood up, and he was huge, at least 7 feet tall, towering over the trash bins.
What?
His shadow stretched across the pavement.
That is absolutely horrifying. Like, sitting down, you have no idea that this is a 7-foot man that's probably on man. Y'all remember when they had like that bath salts epidemic? What if he's off of those? Or he's just mentally insane. Man, there are so many possibilities of what could be wrong with somebody in the world nowadays. Like, it's honestly scary, the combination of and then just raw power of this 7-foot man, bro. He could probably pick him up and toss him like a javelin, just chunk his shit. You feel me? And then, bro, and then think he got crazy people strength on top of that. You know, crazy people be having a different type of strength for real. Like, I got a homeboy, and when he get mad, like, it's been some years since I just saw him get down for real. But last time I did see him get like play fighting, he can contain it. But when he really mad, bro, he just get a different type of strength, and it's crazy strength. Cause when you look at him, he kind of looked like me. Like, he looked like me. But when he mad and really throwing them things, boy, you just like, what do you bench? Bro. Mad, crazy strength. I feel like they one and the same. You gotta beware that shit.
Gasped. He looked small while crouching, but now he seemed impossible, almost deformed in height. His head twitched sideways, and without breaking eye contact, he raised a trembling hand to his wounded cheek and started digging into it. He hooked his dirty nails into the torn flesh, peeled back a piece, and, I swear on my life, popped it into his mouth, chewing slowly, deliberately, like he had done this before, many, many times. The rotten smell I noticed earlier suddenly made sense. It was him. I stumbled backward, sprinting across the parking lot. But
he said it, so if it was a rotting smell, that means he had been like that. So you ran into a zombie? You ran into an actual zombie? This don't sound like a true story. What y'all think? This don't sound true. Cause he saying he was the one. That means he has rotting flesh. Are there any like rotting flesh diseases that you can like still be alive from? I think didn't OG Mako, ain't that, you know, rest in peace OG Mako. But ain't that what didn't he have something like that?
I was so shocked by the horrible sight that I didn't notice the curb nearby. My toe caught it. I went flying forward and hit the ground hard. My chin cracked against the pavement so violently, I swear my vision flashed white. Warm blood poured down my neck as the skin split open. I scrambled to my bike, hands shaking so badly I could barely grab the handlebars. Behind me, I could hear him coming, his bare feet slapping against the ground. I tried starting the bike, but the fear caught me. Start! I yelled. Please, please start! The engine sputtered once, twice. The man was almost at my back. I could hear his breathing, ragged, hungry. Finally, the engine roared to life. I kicked off. The bike jerked forward. I was relieved that I'm gonna get out of this situation. But as I shot out of the lot, the man leaned in, impossibly close, and spat at me.
Oh, no!
A really thick splash hit the side of my face. I screamed, nearly losing control of the bike, as he started laughing. This horrible, broken, choking laugh, clapping his hands like a child amused by a trick.
Bro, what
I
the
sped
hell?
away until the man disappeared into the distance.
Nah, would have had to pop him. Would have had to pop him. One, you just caused me to run and crack my face open. And then you gonna spit your rotten, disease-filled, whatever, loogie on me. Biological warfare. He gotta go. Bye-bye. Popped. Like, he... Guys, too, man. Pray for your family.
When I got home, Bailey was waiting at the door. One look at me, the blood, the trembling, and wild eyes, and she knew something horrible had happened. I told her everything while she pressed a towel to my chin to stop the bleeding. She didn't question a single part. She cried and held me, and for the first time that night, I let myself fall apart. We went straight to the ER to get my chin stitched, and then to the doctor the next morning, terrified of what had landed on my face.
It was that
I
deep.
don't know how long that man's spit stayed on me before I washed it off, but I swear I can still feel it sometimes. People laugh when I tell them the story, say it sounds made up or exaggerated, but I know what I saw. I know how he looked, how he smelled, how close he came to touching me. I haven't been inside a 7-Eleven after dark since that night.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna look something like this up on Reddit, and I'm gonna see if I can find like some real life pictures, cause this sound like somebody would post on Reddit and like post like a little thread with some pictures or something. I'm gonna see.
Do you know how much your transfer credits could save you?
That's another
That's
one.
real money.
I'm
Real
sorry.
time, real results.
If you've ever worked late
Y'all
shifts,
know how we
you
do?
know that tired, foggy feeling you get after midnight.
Oh,
The
man.
kind where even walking into a brightly lit 7-Eleven feels like stepping into a dream. That's
Yeah.
exactly where my head was the night everything happened. I wasn't expecting anything except grabbing an energy drink so I could stay awake long enough to drive home. I headed straight for the fridge in the back. I grabbed a canned energy drink, shut the door, and that's when I heard it. A small whisper behind me.
Please,
Uh-uh.
please help me. Don't let him see me.
I turned around, and for a second, I thought I imagined it. But then, I saw a girl, barely 15.
Never. It was finna be a poorly made joke. I'm glad I waited.
Crouched between the snack shelves, eyes wide, mascara smeared down her cheeks like she'd been crying for hours.
I need help. He's here. He's looking for me.
Okay, it's all right, just come with me,
Is he inside?
she asked. No,
Man.
I said, but the cat.
But the thing is, like, what if she one of them con artists though? Like, she finna get you set up, cause they do be using children as bait, and that'll be like that little cousin, and then shit, he come up behind you, and now you the victim of both of them. See, that's why you got. Oh,
Cashier can call someone. She hesitated,
Look, I'm a broken
peeking
record.
over the shelves toward the glass door. Then she moved closer, staying behind me like I was a shield. We walked toward the counter slowly. The employee on shift immediately caught the look on my face and straightened up. Before I could answer, the bell above the door chimed. She gasped and dropped behind me. I turned to see a man in a dark hoodie, scanning the store like he already knew who he was looking for. And something about the intensity in his eyes rang the alarm bells for me.
That's him.
She whispered, voice cracking.
Please don't let him get me.
Hey, that's where you square
911.
up.
I told the cashier. The employee.
Hey, me, that's him. Hey, bro, what you on? And we finna get at it right there. Like, you bold enough to walk in here, so hey, I'm bold enough to call your bluff, and hopefully the situation don't go wrong for me.
Didn't even question it. The man in the hoodie started towards us, hands out like he was pleading. Let me talk to her. You don't understand. The girl behind me was shaking so violently I could feel it through my jacket.
No.
Don't listen to him. He wants to hurt me.
She cried. And the way she said it, there was so much fear there, so much certainty that I believed her completely. I yelled at him to back off. He slammed his palm against a table nearby, letting out his frustration. Please, just move out of my way. I need to take her back or else... She's not going anywhere with you, mister. The cops will be here soon. I didn't trust him. I didn't trust anything about the situation except the fact that the girl was terrified. We waited. Longest 4 minutes of my
What's she
life.
doing?
The girl kept pacing behind the counter, gripping a napkin dispenser like she thought she'd need to defend herself. She kept whispering.
Don't let him catch me.
Then the sirens came. 2 cruisers pulled into the lot fast, lights flashing, tires screeching slightly as they stopped. I felt a wave of relief so strong my knees almost buckled. Okay, you're safe, they're here. But the moment the officers stepped out, something felt wrong. They didn't look confused. I thought they'll restrain the man, but instead they walked straight toward him and asked, "Where's the girl?"
See, okay, all right. Exactly what I was thinking. She did something. And she probably a ward of the state. She probably done escaped she probably done escaped in the south. She probably a patient, inmate.
Before we could even react, the man pointed at me. 2 police officers stormed past me, and tackled her. She screamed.
Oh.
Not the scared kind I'd heard earlier, but a violent, almost feral shriek. She kicked, cursed, clawed at the floor as they pinned her wrists behind her back.
See?
No! Let me go! Let me go! Don't take me!
What are you doing? I yelled, stepping
taking
forward. She's the victim. He's the one following her. The officer nearest me shot me a sharp glance. She's the suspect. He's her father.
I thought the same damn thing. I thought the same thing. I was like, what if that's her daddy? Cause see, I would have squared up on him and been in a complete wrong. Let's see what her badass did.
I froze. What? Father? The man stepped closer, chest heaving, eyes bloodshot. Up close, he looked less like a monster and more like a man who hadn't slept in days. She ran, he said quietly, voice shaking. She hurt someone, stabbed a woman. I've been looking for her since 7 o'clock. My stomach flipped. The girl's screams turned into sobs, raw and hysterical, as they lifted her off the floor.
You're lying! I didn't do anything! She deserved it!
You're lying. I didn't do anything. She deserved it. You denied and then confirmed. See? Can't make the shit up.
Tried to take my stuff!
She wailed at her father. Her father closed his eyes, tears slipping out. I'm sorry, he whispered to her. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you. The officers pushed her outside toward the cruiser. She fought them every step of the way. I stood there, unable to move. My brain couldn't reconcile the terrified kid I just tried to protect with the violent suspect they were dragging from the store. She told me you were going to hurt her, I said. Her father didn't look angry at me. If anything, he looked grateful. I'm glad someone stayed with her, he said quietly. Thank you. She's been running from everyone tonight. We just didn't want her to hurt herself or anyone else. I thought I'd feel stupid or ashamed for misreading the situation so badly, but all I felt was hollow. Because the truth is, if I hadn't stepped in, if she'd run again, someone else could have gotten hurt. Maybe another innocent person. The police drove away with her still screaming in the back seat. The father followed them in his...
I ain't gonna lie, a group chat with the guys would have been crazy that night. A group chat with the guys would have been crazy that night.
His car, hands trembling on the steering wheel. And then it was just me and the cashier again. The Slurpee she had held so tightly sat on the counter, melting into a dark red puddle.
She didn't even get to finish a
I
Slurpee.
kept thinking about her eyes that night, how terrified she looked, how convincing she was, how easy it was to believe her. And
that would have been most of y'all trying to be good Samaritans, trying to be a helping hand. Would have got your ass poked up, pulled out, man. But that's the end of the video, man. Don't be going to 7-Eleven at night. It's pretty much the moral of the story, cause you know you can't get your done the wrong. I can't talk today. You're gonna get done the worst way. But anyway, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and how the reason why I do this, I love y'all. I'm out.